What is up, YouTube? FirePhoenixKing here today, and today we're going to talk about an interesting rumor that just came at around this morning. So I'm kind of late, but it came from Hylian Eli on Twitter, and for a lot of you guys are like, oh well, I don't know who that is, let me go ahead and click away. But me kind of seeing some of the stuff he's been posting on a Discord server, some of the stuff he says is accurate and has become true. So for me to kind of see this in public, it's kind of strange, but he's going out in public with this, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Hylian Eli on Twitter says, so Breath of the Wild 2 is going to have the full map unlocked, except it's going to start with most of it unreachable due to Ganondorf's evil. So like, you gotta clear the map out since you've already rediscovered it. Same map as Breath of the Wild 1 with adjustments such as more populated towns, people and towns. Includes more ground and fleshed out dungeons. Sheikah tech is going to play a crucial role as it did in Breath of the Wild 1. As far as plans whether or not it's going to be multiplayer, I haven't heard yet. But based on some gameplay mechanics that they're testing out, it seems like we could very well speculate that they're trying to include it, or maybe in specific settings, but nothing concrete. As far as speculation, I would assume that these sections of Ganon's control would be cleared by defeating certain dungeons. So like Majora's Mask, you have the full map but cannot access certain areas until clearing that area's dungeon. It seems it will have a more linear direction than Breath of the Wild open do what you want style, which I could see new Zelda players who've only played Breath of the Wild getting real upset, lol. Anyways, that's truly all I have plus speculation. Here's to hoping the rumors of a direct this week or next week are true to show off some more Breath of the Wild sequel news. Cheers. Again, first of all, some of you guys don't pretty much know him. He is actually also a Link player, and he's a pretty good. I've been watching some of his clips, and yeah, he's pretty raw. So you guys should check him out, especially his YouTube channel. But going back to this rumor, which I will call rumor. If it's a leak, I'm sorry, but me personally, I kind of want to refrain from using that word. Nintendo ninjas, you know, I don't want it to come over here. But I want to talk about this because again, it's in an open area to the public, and it's really interesting for Hylian Eli to kind of go to public with information like this, unless he's been doing it for quite some time and I just really haven't paid attention. But talking about the rumor, it's really interesting because what Hylian Eli is saying is that Breath of the Wild 2 is going to have the full map unlocked, except it's going to start with most of it unreachable due to Ganondorf's evil. I could definitely see this happening. They definitely done this with Majora's Mask. What he means is, you know how you can access the first part, which is the Woodfall Temple, then you get the bow, then you can smash the crystal for the peaks and go through there. That's kind of probably, that's what I imagine when he's talking about Majora's Mask. I'm almost sure that's what he means, but it's definitely interesting because that's definitely going to add and make it feel like a sequel. You're basically growing this game on top of the first game, which I think is pretty cool. And honestly, I look forward to it. I personally, I said it, I was talking to my girlfriend about this, where if they were to make Breath of the Wild 2 in the same area, they should add, you know, more people, more towns. The first game was about restoration, so now we kind of get to see what the Hylian people have been up to after Calamity Ganon's gone. But as you guys can see from the trailer, Ganondorf might be back, and I'm pretty sure that's Ganondorf. But again, just a rumor or speculation, if you will, at this point. He also mentions that the Sheikah tech will be a big part of Breath of the Wild 2 as Breath of the Wild 1, and I definitely could see that happening, only because again, Breath of the Wild 1 did have a lot of Sheikah tech about it, about the game, you know, and so having it in Breath of the Wild 2, maybe more heavily implied, or more mechanics for the Sheikah tech, that'd be pretty interesting. Seeing Link kind of raise his hand at that cutscene in the trailer, that could be some type of Sheikah tech that is actually wrapping around him. And then he goes and states that as far as plans whether or not it's going to be multiplayer, I haven't heard yet, but based on some gameplay mechanics that they're testing out, it seems like we could very well speculate that they're trying to include it, or maybe in specific settings. And I think that one, I don't know, Zelda games have, for the most part, always been single player. There are some Zelda games that are multiplayer, and it works. I mean, I personally haven't really played a multiplayer game with anyone that's a Zelda game, and so I can't really speak on that. So I don't really want to speak negative about it, nor positive. I have no experience when it comes to that. But having multiplayer, that'd be pretty interesting. You know, it just kind of depends how they would do that, you know, split screen or maybe in the same screen and then have the camera stretch out. But how much can you actually enjoy of the open worldness if your screen is stretching out? I mean, that's kind of just my opinion. I kind of like my multiplayer experience to be like my single screen. Who knows, maybe it's multiplayer online, maybe not local player per se. So it's definitely there, the possibilities. I'm not for it, but I'm not against it. I'm neutral. Whether it happens or not, that's cool. And if I end up loving it, then great. If I end up not liking it, then okay. And it's really interesting because, again, he goes on topic and says that certain parts would be cleared after defeating certain dungeons. And again, it goes back to the Majora's Mask, where you possibly clear a certain dungeon, getting maybe a certain item that helps clear a different area. And I get the sense that that is true, because if you really go to like Faron Woods or certain parts of Hyrule and in Breath of the Wild 1, you kind of feel like there's stuff missing. I just feel like some places needed like a dungeon, or it felt more like a dungeon entrance. But who knows, maybe they're gonna be coming from the underground, rise up, and boom, there you have it, your dungeons. We did see in the trailer that the castle was floating upward, so nothing is impossible. But I did wanted to touch up on the last little tweet he made, where it says, "Anyways, that's truly all I have plus speculation. Here's to hoping the rumors of a direct this week or next week are true, to show off some more Breath of the Wild sequel news. Cheers." What they're talking about is Nintendo Direct should be this week. Today's date 23rd, and that's the current rumor. I forgot the date for the current rumor date. But if it happens this week, a lot of people are speculating that there will be Breath of the Wild 2 footage shown, like a teaser, like maybe 10-15 seconds. I personally, I love Breath of the Wild and I love Zelda, so any seconds I can get, that'd be great. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Again, I don't want to make these videos very long and unnecessary, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention, because Hylian Eli has gotten some stuff correct, and it's pretty interesting for him to go out in public. Like I said, he might have gone in public before, but I just might have not been paying too close attention. I do have a job and I have to have other things to attend to, so there are a couple things that I may miss here and there, but I did want to make a video on this because it's just very interesting to me. But by me making a video, it's not me saying, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, or you know, this. Again, this is why I'm calling it a rumor video. I'm not calling it a leak, because I just, me personally, again, I just don't want to go really through those grounds unless it's, you know, 100% confirmed a leak, but then I'll make sure to credit the correct people. But right now it's in public information that it's coming from Hylian Eli, and Hylian Eli has got some things correct. So again, that's why I made this video. But what do you guys think? I want to hear you guys' opinions. Breath of the Wild 2. What are your thoughts on this? I'm gonna link Hylian Eli Twitter and YouTube account below. Feel free to check it out. And again, it's just very interesting. I'm very excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I think it's gonna be very interesting. And here's to 2020, and I can't wait for the Nintendo Direct, so Nintendo should hurry up and do that. Other than that, enjoy your Animal Crossings, Doom Eternals, whatever it is that you're playing. Me personally, Destiny 2, I'm on that grind at the moment, light level 1007. Other than that, Firebenders, you guys have a great day.